So we have here the Chameleon III-B. This is our kit, and we are upgrading from our old black box technology that doesn't give us an app and doesn't let us know if we have contact with our dog. Let's take a look at the device. We have our warranties for our do's, our do nots on both sides. First thing we want to do is to make sure that our equipment is charged. This comes with a wonderful induction charging that has a micro USB port. We will connect our equipment to the micro USB port, charge it to the wall. Now we have induction charging. That's one way to charge our collar. Another way to charge it is through our alligator clips. We have plug in via mini USB. We have our charging port, and what we do not want is for the alligator clips to touch each other while the power is on. And that would be an example in the warranty. That's why we have the gloves on them. If you touch them, you're going to burn out the box. We don't want you guys to do that. So my personal favorite is the induction charging. It's fast, it gets the job done. Now we have the Doggify app. I want to show you guys how we would connect to the app when we just get the system right out of the box. We have a nice case from the Chameleon that is in charge of our accessories. For our charging port, if we are overseas, we get to swap out. If we are in America, we have it here. Okay, we have our contact points. And a nice thing about the Chameleon is we get to swap out our contact points. We have 3 islands that we get to choose from. So if we don't like these contact points, we can swap it out with a little bit longer ones. And speaking of contact points, I highly recommend, if you guys have a dog with long hair, if you guys have a dog with thick hair, that you get the feather contact points. These guys right here. This is a must. This is going to penetrate and give you guys contact, and that's what's missing from the majority of the black box collar. This innovation right here, along with the design of the Chameleon III-B, you're going to get contact. Now, inside of our box, we have our magnet, and this I like to use to turn the Chameleon on and off, and I hook this up to my keychain. We have the Doggify app. So everyone should download the Doggify app. We launch it. On the launch, we have add collar. We do have to turn the Chameleon III-B on. So using the magnet, we have an ascending tone when we turn it on, and when we turn it off, it's going to be a descending tone. So let's look at an example of that. Ascending tone. Doo-doo-doo. We have a descending tone for power off. Okay. When I turn this on, ascending, we have double lights. This is checking for contact. So if I touch the red, with the red, there would be no contact. The lights will stay on. If there is contact, I would touch a black island with a red island. It will turn off. That's one way that it'll tell us if we have contact. If there's no contact, it'll blink like this. This is going to happen for about 2 minutes. I touch a black island, another black island, no contact. Red island, no contact. Black island, red island, we do have contact. Let's look at our app. Add collar when we want to turn it to pairing for our Chameleon III-B. It's going to come up right away. We're going to click on Chameleon III-B, and now we're going to hit pair. You see how your Chameleon III-B is going into pairing mode. Very important. We're going to take the magnet. This is where a few people get a little bit lost, and we're going to touch again. Now, if you look at the screen, we get a check mark. It's paired. We look for skin contact. Now I touch the red island with the red island, and on the app, no contact. And as you can see on the device, it's still blinking. If I touch a red island with the black island, we do have contact. Now we have contact on our device, on our app. We know that if our dog is very far away from us, that we have contact. That's very important, okay? I touch the black island, I touch the red island, the device checks off, the app checks off as well. I let go, there's an exclamation point in the triangle, I touch. Very cool feature. This also from the app is going to tell us our temperature. Also, we get into the settings and we get to control a lot of features. And we even get to control the stimulation levels and how this whole mechanism works. Now, what I want to focus on a little bit is sometimes we do get what I would say is software conflict. Maybe our memory on our phone or something unforeseen like that. So if you have your Chameleon III-B paired to your app and it's just not working right, what I would recommend is you're going to delete the Chameleon from the app. We'll press this and we're going to remove. But we do need to do one more extra feature, and that is we have to actually delete the Bluetooth. So whether you're using an Apple or you're using an Android phone, I would recommend to go into your Bluetooth settings and unpair and forget the Chameleon III-B for this particular troubleshoot. So I would go to my settings here. If I felt there was some kind of software conflict, and in my settings, I will look for Bluetooth. And we do see the Chameleon III-B that it's here. I would go into the settings and I would forget the device, so I would start out from fresh. So we'll click into here. And I just pressed to connect to it, so that was my mistake. But we're going to go back out and we're going to forget the device. So we have it here, and we're going to forget the device. This will allow us to do a fresh install of the of pairing everything again. So now come out of the settings. We're going to go to the Doggify app. We're going to go to add the collar, same process again, Chameleon, and it should work just fine now. It's going to ask to pair, same process, or it just went right away, so that's cool too. Go back. Now we have all of our settings, everything should be working properly. I want to go over a little bit more. Now we have our tiny trainer. We have our finger kick. How can we tell if our tiny trainer and our finger kick is paired to our Chameleon III-B? So we have our power on button. Our blue is to send a message to the Chameleon III-B, whether it would be tone, vibrate, or you wanted to set a stim. If I press and I don't see a reaction, that means that my tiny trainer is not paired to my Chameleon III-B. How do I pair my tiny trainer to my Chameleon III-B? I would have to put this into pairing mode. So with my magnet, that's going to be descending tone is powered off. I would power it back on and hold the magnet down where the red stripe mark is, and not let the magnet off until it turns to what we call snake eyes. So ascending tone and hold, and that's not it. That's contact measurement. That's snake eyes. Now I would press my blue message right here, my blue stim button. Now if I press it again, we do see that it is connected. If I have my finger kick, if I press, I do see that it's working. Now it's connected. What if I didn't want my tiny trainer connected to my Chameleon III-B, well, now I'm going to show you how to wipe all of your finger kick and your tiny trainer from the Chameleon III-B or any device that's connected to it. So we turn off, descending, that is powered off. We turn it back on and we hold. That's what I'm looking for right here, snake eyes. We take my magnet and I would wipe, and now there's nothing paired to my device. If I press, no reaction. If I press my finger kick, nothing. Now, of course, we want to pair these again. So take my magnet, powered it off, turn it on and hold. That's contact measurement. Now we see that we're in pairing mode. I could even use my finger kick, pair. I press my Bluetooth finger kick, it's paired. I press my tiny trainer, it's paired. Very powerful stuff. Now what I want to go over is also inside of your kit, you're going to get your warranties. I suggest everyone go over, you're going to get instructions on how everything I went over in the video, how to pair your finger kick, how to unpair it, the levels of your tiny trainer, everything is there. And what I want to say is customer service is very important to me, and I hope this video allows you to set up your Chameleon III-B when you unbox it yourself so you can start training your dog with heart and soul.